He is my life.
And if it is negative, such one is vaccinated. It's 3 courses of the vaccination. But once it is positive, measures is taken. Positive as in the virus is there. That's the breeding of cancer. And if it is detected on time and it is addressed on time, such one can live a normal life for as long as God desires. I'll tell us a little story concerning cancer. This one has to do with the breast. I used to have a matron far back in 2006. She was diagnosed as having a lump in the breast, but the lump had become cancerous. So before it became like that, she must have carried it for a very long time. This is a medical person. This was a medical person, but was not attended to. As at 2006, when it was detected, the affected breast was removed. This was an adult I was talking about then. She was my matron then. And she had to go through the session, we call it chemotherapy. She had to go through the drugs that breaks down the cancer cells. Believe you me, she still lived far many years before she died. It was not cancer now that killed her, but old age. Because she was well over 70 when she died. She was hypertensive, diabetic, all these things, predispose themselves, they complement themselves and deteriorate as age goes. Meanwhile, if this thing had been detected very, very early, when it was still an ordinary cell, because in cancer we have benign, ordinary, and we have malignant. That's the one that is, advanced. At the benign state, when that lump or growth is removed, the person is safe. But when we wait until it becomes cancerous, it's costlier to treat and the person's life is in danger, because even the cancer drugs has its negative effect on the human body. You are trying to kill the cancer cells, and the drug yet will kill the normal cells. So they react so badly, individual differences with the reaction. So we must take checkups, very, very important. You notice any growth on any part of your body, please speak out. Don't cover it in shame. Speak out and let action be taken. And when you are counseled by medical personnel or a decision is taken, don't say it is not my portion. I will give us another story. Many years back in the church, there is a woman I used to know. I see her with a son. That boy then was about a year plus or thereabout. But he had what we call CP, cerebral palsy. There was an issue at birth. And so I found her to be pregnant. And after a while, she returned back to church. There was no baby. I had to call her. Madam, you were pregnant. She said yes. What happened? She narrated the story. I was trying to blame the medical personnel. At the long run, what I just discovered from her history is that she is one of the type that shouldn't go through a normal labor because she has a bad obstetric history. That boy she had that has CP had difficulty. She had difficulty in childbirth. That was why the boy came out that way. And with CP, you won't get to know until the child is about 3 months. That's the ones that don't disturb at baby stage. Until when the child is about 3 months, when it's to steady the head, it cannot steady the neck. When it's to sit, you can't sit. Let's leave that aside. So as time went on, I noticed she got pregnant again. And I sat this woman down. I counseled her over an hour. And to be truthful to you, she used Daddy Gio as an example. I said, my dear, I'm not in dispute that God does not work miracles. He works miracles. In the works of our hand, He has done miracles. But with your history, don't dare it. This pregnancy, register in the hospital. Let them bring this baby out by section. The price that the Jew has paid and the calling God has for Daddy Jew, that He gave him that miracle, is not the same with you. Grace differs. Fortunately, she went into labor. I didn't know. It was about a month I didn't see her in church. And I asked one of the midwives. Oh, as I described her, she's at so hospital. She's been there for over a month now. I had to go and visit this woman in the hospital. Bad and pathetic story. Where is the baby? Nowhere. Because before she eventually now went to the hospital, at last, the baby had died in her womb.